Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a morning Yin Yoga sequence. So it's been a while since I released a morning Yin practice. I've been doing more morning flows, so this is going to be a treat of a practice. Doing Yin first thing in the morning is very beneficial because the body is still cold. You haven't really gone through your day to sort of warm up your body. So as the body is cold and you are doing your Yin postures, there's a little bit more of a tighter pull on those ligaments and tendons, and that is going to help increase your overall flexibility and mobility over time. So for today's practice, you are not going to need any props, and we will go ahead and get started, finding ourselves in a tabletop position and set ourselves up for toe squat. So finding your tabletop position, tuck your toes under and bring your weight back onto your heels and just dragging your pinky toes forward. So you have the option to stay here for the duration of the pose, or you can always come down onto your palms if that feels better, and then gradually working your way up. Otherwise, we're here. Let's take a nice big shoulder roll, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, draw them down and away. It feels nice to take a few neck rotations in one direction. And switching directions and really being slow and deliberate about the movement. Just finding a neutral position again with the spine on your final rotation. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently opening the eyes. Before we come forward, just take your hands behind your low back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your elbows together, squeeze the shoulder blades, reach your knuckles towards the backs of your heels, and take a nice big breath into the chest. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, release. Rock forward, untuck the toes. And just pause here for a moment. And when you're ready, you can rotate the ankles, wiggle the toes. You can tap the toes on top of the mat. And we will counter stretch that now. So coming to sit on your heels, but this time your toenails are pressing into the floor and you're sitting your weight back. So if this is enough of a stretch, you can stay right here, enjoying the stretch. Otherwise, bring your fingertips nice and light beside you and gently lift your knees towards your chest, as far as they can go for you. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Take a nice big inhale together. And exhale. Release. Rock forward. Take a moment. And when you're ready, find some movement with your feet. Maybe extend one leg back and the other. From here, making our way into a child's pose. So bringing your knees nice and wide, big toes touch at the back. Send your hips back first into that saddle you've created with your feet. And then from here, walk your hands as far forward as you can, bringing your left cheek to the floor. And halfway through, I will cue you to turn your cheek to the opposite side. Nice, long, expansive breaths. Gently from here, turning your gaze to the other side. Coming into our last few breaths, let's bring the forehead to the floor. Maybe reach your fingertips a little bit further. Last 2 breaths. Inhale and sigh it out. Again, inhale and exhale. Gently lift the gaze, walk the hands back up, close the knees, and just take a moment here. And gently open the eyes. We'll come to our bellies. And gently from here, we'll come all the way onto our backs. So we will be coming into reclined pigeon from here. So grounding down through the left foot, take the right ankle, cross it over the left kneecap, making sure your right foot is flexed. And so this is a morning practice, so picking up that left foot right away might be a little bit too much to start. So you can always start by pushing away on your right thigh with your right hand. And then when you're ready, you can pick up your left foot, weave your hands through the hole, grabbing a hold of the back of the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. And if you can gently press open on that right thigh with your right elbow. And noticing if you're leaning too far to the right, gentle lean to the left. Take our last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. A nice big inhale. And on the exhale, squeeze in. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze in. Very gently release the grip on the knee, bringing the sole of the left foot to the floor. Maybe you rock your hips gently from side to side. And then slowly uncross the right ankle. Just take a few moments here. Just noticing any subtle differences in the right side, the right leg, the right foot. And let's go ahead and do the other side. So maybe readjusting your hips if need be, grounding down through that right foot, and then crossing the left ankle over the right knee. And again, you can stay here pushing away on your left thigh with your left hand. And if you have a pillow, if you're doing this in bed, you can place a pillow on your thigh and then push your hand onto the pillow if it's a firm one, if it's a firm pillow. Otherwise, pick up the right foot, weave your hands through the hole, grabbing the back of the right hamstring or on top of the right shin. And just notice if you're shrugging your shoulders and holding tension there. I know I have a tendency to do that, so I have to make a conscious effort to relax my shoulders, my neck. Notice if you're leaning to the left, slight lean to the right. last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And on the exhale, squeeze in, draw in. One more inhale. And exhale, draw in. Gently release the grip on the knee. Bring the sole of the right foot to the floor. Again, maybe you want to rock your hips from side to side. And then eventually uncrossing the left ankle from the knee and bringing the sole of the foot to the floor. Just taking a few moments here. And let's take a brief twist. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Gently dropping the knees to the left, gaze to the right. Gently drawing the knees all the way back up and over to the right. Gaze to the left. And very gently drawing your knees all the way back to the center. And from here, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, wrapping your arms around your knees or grabbing onto your feet. Squeeze here into a nice tight ball for 3. For 2. Let's take a nice big inhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release. So for today, you can bring the soles of the feet to touch, knees drop out wide. You can bring your arms up above or bring your hands onto your belly. Taking these few moments to set your intention for the day. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I hope you enjoyed this morning's practice, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.